we must first understand where negativity comes from. In Vedanta, we would say that negativity is rooted in our ignorance. We really do not know who or what we are. We do not know what this world is and what life truly is. When we regard ourselves as what we see, this little body and the mind within it, isolated in the world, differentiated from all other beings, and engaged in the struggle of life in competition, and subject to hunger and thirst, subject to failure and frustration, and naturally the sense of an anxiety creeps into us. And when you repeatedly we go through these cycles of success and failure and fame and loss of fame and health and sickness, negativity creeps into our lives. So Vedanta tells us, first know yourself as who you really are, and we really are not this body and mind, but the infinite spirit, an immortal consciousness working through this body and mind, expressing ourselves through this body and mind in this life. Since we are not truly mortal, we are not truly subject to death, and hence the fear of death one needs to overcome. It takes a lot of work, of course, and there are other aspects related to this ignorance. For example, love and desire. The moment we identify ourselves with this little body and mind, and then whatever is good for this little body and mind, whatever is pleasant for this little existence, this little personal existence, we desire that. Whatever we find threatening for this little personal existence, we hate that, we try to avoid that. And in this race of desire and aversion, negativity, anxiety is inevitable. Now the way that Vedanta deals with this is fundamentally, first of course, self-knowledge. Knowledge that we are consciousness, existence, consciousness, bliss. But also, for example, love. When you channelize love towards the one truth in life, which is God, in whatever way we conceive of God, and then all our little desires are collected into one great love for God, and one notices how a person who is in love generally has a positive, sunny attitude towards life. So love is definitely a very powerful antidote to negativity. Love of God, and God seen as the immanent, that in all beings, the persons we come across, our friends and those we are indifferent to, and yes, even those we do not particularly like, we see that the same Lord resides in all of them. And then the anxiety, negativity, dislike is overcome by peace and love. So love is one powerful method of overcoming negativity. Again, negativity often is the result of the way we conceive of our life as a selfish pursuit. I am this is my only reality, this is who I am, and so all my life I am trying to make this little person happy. This is what is called selfishness. And when we recognize this, as maturity comes, we recognize true happiness lies not in trying to make this little person happy, but in trying to make others happy. So when we redirect the flow of our lives to making others happy, when we recognize the wisdom of altruism, the wisdom of unselfishness, one byproduct is we overcome negativity, we overcome anxiety. Negativity and anxiety are often products of selfishness, of self-centeredness. And one more thing, anxiety, negativity is often the result of not paying attention. Our minds are often scattered. Our minds often run on a default mode. They're idling along, all sorts of thoughts coming up without any control, without any filter. The practice of meditation, there are a wide range of meditation techniques available to us. Regular practice of meditation is a wonderful antidote to negativity and to anxiety.